Toastmasters honored guests. My speech is about real events, and I will tell you as they really happened. During last September, I visited Jordan with a group of friends. Our last stop was the coastal town of Aqaba. I had been to Aqaba about 20 years ago, and I can still remember the modest hotel on the beach that I stayed at. This time round, my accommodations were decidedly more lavish. I was staying at the Doubletree Hilton in the center of the town. The Gulf of Aqaba is part of the Red Sea, and as you know, it is rich with corals and marine life. I was determined to make the most of my stay, so in the morning, I walked to the public beach to do some snorkeling. The sea was calm, and it was warm, and the underwater visibility was absolutely great. The only problem was that I could only swim only a short distance from the shore, as it was cordoned off for the swimmers for protection. So I decided to go somewhere else. I got out of the water, I collected my things, and I walked in the direction that my hotel used to be. To my astonishment, the coastal road had changed completely. The old buildings had gone. Now there were luxury hotels such as Movenpick, Kempinski, and Intercontinental. After walking about a mile, I came to an abrupt stop. The road was blocked. There was building this monstrously big hotel. So I decided to go around it. So I turned left to the right, and I started walking. I walked about 20 minutes until I turned until I found the corner to the left. So I turned left and started proceeding. Now it was a broad road, very quiet. There was absolutely no traffic. On the one side, there was building some luxury apartments, and on the other side, there was a great wall with the desert behind it. When I reached to the end of the road, there was a big gate, and short distance from it, there was a sentry box with two soldiers standing in front of it and chatting. I approached the gate and I tried to look inside it. And as I was doing it, I heard two voices behind me. I turned around and I saw these two soldiers shouting something in Arabic. What I had done, whatever it was, it smelled trouble. So I said to myself, Kevork, keep very calm. With a broad smile, I walked towards the soldiers and shook their hands. Sternly, they told me to go and sit next to the sentry box. One of the guards said something to the other. From the tone of his voice and the use of his word voice, I assumed that he said, "Who the hell is here to call us boys?" Then this guard turned around and asked me what I was doing there. I said, with very simple English and with gestures, that I was coming from the coastal road and there was a hotel, so I had to come around. Come around to go to the beach on the other side. He asked me where the gate led to. I said, I don't know. He said, is the king's palace in there? I said, no. Yes, he said. He felt that he should be asking me some more questions, and he came and sat down beside me. What is your name? He said. I said, Kevork. Where are you from? I'm from Cyprus. Meanwhile, the other guard was talking on the phone. The guard sitting next to me started talking to the other soldier, and they were discussing something. From the tone of his voice, I guess that he was saying to him that how scared I must feel to be in such a situation. But I said to myself, keep calm. Then he turned and put his hands together like this, meaning that he's going to handcuff me. I started laughing. He started chuckling. You are strong, he said. I thought he meant I was being brave. But really, I hadn't done anything. Why should I be scared? Now it was my turn to have some fun. I pointed to his submachine gun hanging from his shoulder, and I said, "Is that loaded?" He said, "Yes." "Have you ever used it?" I said. He said, "Yes, I have." "And have you ever shot anyone?" He chuckled, "Not yet." Then I gave him a high five. Shortly, a car pulled up, and two men in suits and ties came out. Oh, I said, that must be the secret police. So I said, I better be formal. So I got up and shook their hands, and I said, "Good morning, gentlemen." They also asked me a few questions, such as my name, what I was doing there, and where I came from. They told me to get into the car. Oh, I said, "They're going to take me for interrogation." But when I got in the car, the driver said, "Where are you staying?" I said, "I'm staying at the DoubleTree Hilton." But he said, "That's too far." I said, what do you mean it's too far? I went all this distance." "Oh, okay," I said. He said, "I'll take you there." And he did. When he took me to my hotel, I thanked them and got out. Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, I ask you, how dangerous a man with shorts with shoulder flip ropes can be for the king of Jordan? On my return to my hotel, I asked the reception what was the best way of getting to a beach. So they arranged a taxi for me to come and pick me up in the morning, and they took me to a beach on the other side on the town. I think I have to stop now. The sea was wonderful. It was full of colorful fish and corals. While swimming, I noticed the jet-black octopus. As soon as we got on the rock, it changed its color and became greenish gray. Exactly the same color as the rock it had climbed on. Now fellow Toastmasters, isn't that remarkable? Yes.